St. Johns County taxes are on the rise. Yeah, I'm talking property taxes and I'm talking sales taxes. St. Johns County approved a $1.55 billion budget proposal, which is supposed to deal with one of the fastest growing counties in the state, let alone the nation. This money is going to be spent for public safety, new roads, and infrastructure. What's up, everyone? This is Thomas with Real Broker here in St. Augustine. And if you're looking for everything you need to know, including the rise in property taxes and the rise in sales taxes, this is the channel for you. So go ahead and tap that subscribe button below, like the video, and comment if you have any additional questions about what life is like here in Northeastern Florida. If you need any further assistance, I have a Calendly link below where you can schedule a 30-minute appointment with me over video. So like I said, St. Johns County just approved a $1.55 billion budget proposal. That's a huge amount of money. To give a comparison to that, the mayor of Jacksonville, Lenny Curry, just proposed a $1.5 billion proposal for the city of Jacksonville, which is much, much larger than St. Johns County. Some of the notable projects that will be covered under this proposal will be a $110 million wastewater treatment facility for Hastings, a $35 million investment for road projects, which is going to be focused on Route 210, which is in the northern part of St. Johns County. Also a $5 million investment into a sheriff's office facility, and a $3 million investment to expand waterway access for the public. Since last year, the Director of Office of Management and Budget, Jesse Dunn, says the property's taxable value here in St. Johns County has gone up 17.8%. This increase in property value could translate to nearly $40 million of taxable revenue that St. Johns County is going to collect. And in total, the total property tax revenue is going to be around $240 million. So this could go either way. They could raise the rates and collect more tax money, or because the substantial increase in taxable value, they may just leave it exactly the same and just reap that 17.8% increase. To understand taxes a little bit better, you got to know that I am not a tax person. So contact your CPA if you have any questions regarding taxes, or your tax expert, whatever that is. But property taxes are calculated based on the property area and the area's millage rate. For example, 1 mil is equal to $1 of every $1,000 of a property's taxable value. So for example, if the tax rate was 5 mils in a certain area and the property value was $100,000, let's just use easy numbers, your tax bill at the end of the year would be around $500. So the millage rate would stay the same, and you might have a higher payment if the taxable value of your property goes up, because it's based off the taxable value. Property taxes are a big part of what's funding this budget proposal of $1.55 million. A couple months ago it was $1.26 million, but they had a couple of grants and other things added into that, which brought it up to that $1.55 million. County residents pay a variety of millage rates to fund the budget, but depending on your area, you may have a special millage rate to fund certain projects. Like if you're at the beach, it may be a beach project. If you're downtown, maybe a lighting project. So your millage rate will vary depending on where you live. Properties in the city of St. Augustine and St. Augustine Beach pay the city's millage rate as well as the county's millage rate. So taxes tend to be slightly higher in those areas. So should you, as a property owner in St. Johns County or a buyer in St. Johns County, expect your taxes to be 17.8% higher when the market value goes up, when the taxable value goes up? Not necessarily. That really is going to depend on your ownership in the property. If you are a primary owner here in Florida, you can file for the homestead exemption. With the homestead exemption, you can qualify for up to $50,000 off of your taxable value, and then you can also cap your taxable value increase at 3% year over year. This exemption is only for primary residents. So if you have a second home or if you have an investment property, that necessarily won't work for you. So you could possibly have an increase of 17.8% if the taxable value of your property does increase that much. So if you're buying, selling, or investing here in St. Johns County, why is it important to know about what's going on with your property taxes? Well, that's honestly a no-brainer question, because that's going to be how much it costs you forever, essentially, to pay for your property. Even if you have your mortgage paid off, you don't want to have insurance, you're still going to have a property tax bill. So you want to make sure that that's getting paid, because if not, that's where they're going to foreclose on your house and take your house away from you. So if you're buying here in the area, if you're a primary owner, then you want to make sure that you go ahead and try and get qualified for that homestead exemption, because that's going to save you on your taxable value, and it'll also lock you in at the most increase of 3% year over year. You don't want to be going with the flows of the market and going up and up and up. If you're a seller in the area, you need to know about this, because selling your home and how much it costs to buy your home is getting more and more expensive. If you haven't watched the news, interest rates are going up, but you also have property taxes and sales taxes, which I'm covering later, going up. That makes it more and more difficult for a buyer to qualify for your home. So being strategic and putting a strategy together when you're thinking about selling your home is become more important than ever, because our market has been experiencing a shift. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'd really like to hear your thoughts on the property taxes, the values going on here. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. In addition to the property taxes going up, the sales tax here in St. Johns County is going to go up as well. St. Johns County commissioners back in March voted 4-1 that we should raise sales tax from 6.5 cents to 7.5 cents. This sales tax is voted over a 10-year period and is expected to bring $500 million to the county in that time. Now, $500 million, that's a lot of money. Where is all this money going? So some of the proposed plans, I'll tell you right here. They have a $243 million need for roads, bridges, and transportation infrastructure projects. $120 million of that will go to public safety enhancements like police, fire, and rescue. $88 million would be used for 5 parks throughout the entire county, which honestly, I think we desperately need more parks. Like a bigger park would be great, so that you can go to this park and hang out. Kind of like a Prospect Park if you ever lived in Brooklyn, beautiful park. And then an additional $49 million to go towards public libraries. The county commissioners voted to pass it, but it's going on the ballot for the residents of St. Johns County to decide what they want to do. Do they want to raise their sales taxes, or do they want to keep them the same? Historically, we've actually been lower than a lot of our neighboring counties here in terms of sales tax. One commissioner, Paul Waldron, said that he's not in favor of the sales tax increase, especially with what's going on here in the world. We have inflation, we have a possible war, we got hurricanes coming, a lot of crazy stuff going on. But he said, why would we raise prices in this crazy time of inflation when people are actually struggling to make ends meet? So he voted against it, and I gotta say, I kind of agree with that situation. So why would you want to know that sales tax is rising if you're buying, selling, or investing? Well, it's a sales tax. So everything you buy is going to be affected by the sales tax by 1%. So that's actually a huge increase when you think about it compared to what it was before. Either way, if you think that we need the infrastructure, or if you don't, do you want to see your sales tax going up? Me personally, I don't think it's needed, but I'm not the smartest guy in the room, so I'd really like to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. So if you are against the sales taxes rising, make sure you get out and vote for the general election, because that will be on the ballot. Guys, and that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you gained a little bit of knowledge and a little bit of insight into the property taxes and the sales taxes here in St. Johns County. If you did, do me that solid and tap that subscribe button below. Like the video and comment if you have any additional questions about what life is like here in Northeastern Florida. If you need any further assistance, go ahead and reach out to me directly. I have a Calendly link below where you can schedule a 30-minute appointment with me over video. Until next time, guys, have a good one.